going to the airport? To go on an airplane? For all of you wondering what the bus looks like that takes you to Mexico City Airport from Puebla. There you go. Here's the room. It's very, very nice. It's very clean. This is the sink. It's got like these granite, might not be real granite, countertops. Nice microwave. The fridge is very clean and nice. And then we got the two beds, two queen beds, which are very comfortable. And my daughter Sarah keeps grabbing the phone off the hook. It's nice screen TV, flat screen. And then if you look straight ahead, that right there is the consulate. Right there is the consulate. And if you literally just walk right past this building, you can't see because this building's right in the way, but if you walk right past that, there's the medicos and the fingerprints. And then that there is the mall. They've got a Denny's, an IHOP, they've got all kinds of American restaurants. And I swear I feel like I'm like in Texas. I don't really feel like I'm in Mexico anymore. Doesn't feel like Mexico. Here's the bathroom. Very nice. Very, very clean. They've got towels. What is this? Oh, this is for your hand soap. They've got a little organic shampoo. And there's toilet paper and hand towels. So, and there's the little stove top. It's a little stove top if you want to cook. So we're actually going to go tomorrow to get some food. So yeah, there's the little tour of the hotel. Overall, I think it's very clean, very nice. The people that work here are very nice. And it's extremely close to the consulate. We are in Las Misiones, the mall here, and I just got done showing you guys the food court. They've got like every kind of food you could imagine, and they have lots of stores in here, so if you forgot to bring your belt or a tie or something like that, there's Sears, There's Liverpool. My daughter is on the little dolphin ride. Lots of things for your little kitties to do here. So here's the Sears. You're all done? You don't want to go on the dolphin? Here's the Sears. It's 2 floors. And there is like little like ice cream spot. That's the Plaza de Comidas, which is the food court. And then there is a lot of things. There's a gourmet coffee shop, ice cream, little stores like this. This is what it looks like inside. There's also a hair cuttery, so a barber if your husband or wife, well, husband needs to get his hair cut. I'm sure there's a peluqueria or a hair cutting place here as well for women. But yeah, one thing is absolutely for sure, it's very Americanized. So there's a lot of like-minded people here. So I've noticed a lot of people who are also in the same process as we are, and they come in here and they have lunch. The hotel that we're staying at is absolutely perfect. If you're going to be staying in any hotel, you need to be staying in the Executiva, because that is literally in walking distance from everything. And like, I mean, most of them are walking distance, but this literally is right next door. You don't have to walk across any road or anything to this mall. And then it's right across the street from the consulate, which there's like a little bridge that you can walk up, a walking bridge that walks you across the main road. So it's very, very convenient, very clean. It's really awesome. I'm actually videoing this on my phone. I usually record on my camera, but I have not charged it. So excuse me if you can't hear me very well. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to walk around, show you a little bit of this area. So we're back here at the hotel, and I just want to mention that you're supposed to, I'm sure you know that you're supposed to get the police report from your spouse's original, where they're from. So my husband's from Puebla, so he had to get his antecedentes penales, his police report from there, and so he did. We actually went there first. We went to Puebla first and got that. We've heard that you can get them here in Juarez, but we didn't want to take any chances. We just went to Puebla first and saw his family, had a good time anyway, so it was fine. But don't forget, when you do get that card, do not forget that you have to get it translated. So if you are staying here at the Executive Suites, or what is this place? What's this hotel called? Extended Suites. I keep saying Executive Suites. At the Extended Suites, right directly in front is like this small shopping plaza, and in there's a little store with a lady who was very nice. She speaks English. They do copies, translations, everything you pretty much need. If you forgot to translate something or whatever, they have it, or copies. They can do that for you, and it's very affordable. Yeah? Oh. It cost him 448 pesos for him to get his translation of his police report, and we also ended up getting a copy of the police report, and then we got a copy for his medical. So another thing about the medical is, so my husband's medical appointment is tomorrow at 8 a.m. They actually come here to the hotel to get him, to bring him over there. So just to let you know, you guys can call the medical office, or ours, his is at the, his is the Servicios Médicos de la Frontera. So that's the one he's going to tomorrow, and he called them and let them know what hotel he's staying at and what number, and then they come here in the morning to bring them over to the medical appointment. So I thought that was pretty convenient. I don't know if they do that in every hotel, but they do that at this hotel. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's that. Okay, but there's a serious reason why I'm adding this to the vlog, and it's because...
So hard.
No.
Hi.
I woke up in excruciating pain, and I felt like literally, like I felt like my whole body was like in some kind of a shock. Like honestly, I felt like I was in like some kind of a shock. Like my arms, my hands were numb, everything was numb, and I was like freaking out, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell? So my husband came back from his fingerprint appointment, which was this morning.
I go back to I don't want to go.
Yeah, you don't like that.
Yeah.
So he comes back and I'm like, listen, you gotta, I need something to know what to do. I feel terrible. Like, I feel like I'm literally gonna pass out. I could not stand up. I felt terrible. So I told him to bring me to the hospital, which is right here in the corner. And this is why I'm telling you this story, is because the hospital is right around the corner. It's called the Medical Star. What is it called? Estrella Medico? Estrella Medico. And it's right around the corner. Medical center was probably one of the best emergency visit experiences I've had. So if you're here and you have to go to the emergency room for some reason, I definitely recommend it. They got me right in. The doctor was super nice. And they did an x-ray, and then they sent me home with some prescriptions, and they worked right away. I'm still feeling like really like weak and tired because I'm still not 100%, but the doctor was amazing, and it only cost 1,300 pesos, which I guess for people around here that might be expensive, but for us in the United States, 1,300 pesos is like what, 65, 70 bucks, and an emergency room visit there is at least 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, you can imagine how expensive that, with x-rays and everything, how much it would have cost me there. So it was very affordable, and the doctor was very professional, very nice, and so yeah, I definitely highly recommend you. There it is. That is the United States Consulate Office, Embassy. I am on the 4th floor of the extended stay hotel. If you look directly in front of us, there is a bridge right there that will take you over this major road. Takes you right over to the other side, and over there is where, right here is where your medicals, and then down here is the consulate, and then down a little bit a ways is your fingerprints, where you need to do your fingerprint appointment. And then right over here is this Liverpool. This right here is the start of the Las Misiones, which is the big mall, the big giant mall right here. Today is the big day. Today my husband is in his cita. He is right now in his interview appointment as we speak. And it's super nerve-wracking. I said I didn't want to get emotional in this video, but you kind of don't really have a choice but to be emotional, because it's something that affects the entire family. It doesn't just affect the individual. that's applying. It affects the spouse, the children, the mothers and fathers of the applicant, the mothers and fathers of my parents, of the American citizen. It affects everybody all the way around. So this is like the most, this is the hardest part, I think. I mean, I am really glad though that we're leaving, because we've been in this hotel for a week. And like, to be honest, there's not much to do. The only thing to do is to eat and shop, but the mall here is pretty expensive. So, I mean, you can shop if you want to spend some money, but usually you don't really want to spend money while you're here. But, yeah, so in this past week, so we went to Puebla first with my husband. We went and flew into Puebla first. And then we stayed there for a week, and then from there we came here to Ciudad Juarez. Since we've been here, my husband's gotten sick. I was extremely sick. I went to the hospital here, but I showed you guys that yesterday. And then Azura has been having kind of some issues. So, yeah, it hasn't been fun. So we're happy to leave here. You can bring your kids here if you're wondering, like, if it's safe for your kids. It seems to be, knock on wood, it seems to be pretty safe. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty local to everything. Just remember, don't forget anything. Make sure, like, my recommendation is to have an index, and then also make sure that all of your documents that are in Spanish are translated. That also includes his police report from his home state. I feel like if he doesn't get this, if he gets denied for some reason, then he will feel like he is disappointed the whole family. And I don't want him to feel that way, because I know he did everything in his power to do the right thing. And it's all just in the hands of God. So yeah, we'll see you when he walks in the door, whether it be good or bad. Let's just hope for the best.